Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. It's the weekend. Let's do the whole doggone thing. Saturday is September the 30th. Orange Shirt Day, National Love People Day, Save Your Photos Day, National Ghost Hunting Day, National Hot Mold Cider Day, National Mud Pack Day, National Chewing Gum Day, and National Family Health and Fitness Day.
Last day of the month.
It is. And then Sunday, October the 1st, National Homemade Cookies Day, Filipino Day, Filipino Day, Fellowpino. All right, Balloons Around the World Day, CD Player Day, International Coffee Day, International Music Day, International Raccoon Appreciation Day, Model T Day, National Lace Day, National Pumpkin Spice Day, World Vegetarian Day. I switched to a different service, and they have a lot more stuff listed. Listofnationaldays.com. I'm probably not going to make it through all of these. There's a bunch of them. And I've got a guest joining me. Stewart Reynolds is his name, but you might know him as Brittlestar. He's on a lot of social media, and he's got millions of followers. And we're going to be talking to him about his new book, Welcome to Stupidpocalypse. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but we'll be chatting with him coming up in a bit.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Weekends here, nothing like peace and relaxation for 48 hours, right?
Not always.
No. There are all these boring adult responsibilities to look after, like groceries and laundry and looking after kids and feeding them. And, of course, cleaning. How much time does the average person devote to house cleaning? Well, a new survey says 6 full days per year. 2,000 people were surveyed, and they say your home is only fully or completely clean for like 11 days out of the entire year.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It ain't so clean.
Yeah.
68% will devote an entire day to cleaning and sanitizing a specific room in their home. 63% say the kitchen gets an entire day devoted to its cleaning. I don't think we've ever cleaned for an entire day. Would you say that?
No.
We've tidied, but no, I would. Other rooms people spend a full day in include their bedroom, 57%, living room, 57%, bedroom, 47%. Oh, I say bathroom was that first one, and home office, 47%. The top specific items people said need to be cleaned and sanitized the most are rugs and carpets, floors, and clothing. So if you'd like to read all the details, you can see them in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Hi, did you know that most people are familiar with deja vu, right?
Yeah.
When we wrongly believe we've previously experienced a
Didn't
situation.
you just say that?
Wait a minute. Didn't you just say that? Fewer are aware that there is an opposite to deja vu. It's jamais vu. It's when I probably said it all wrong. It is when something you know to be familiar feels unreal in a novel way.
Oh.
In a recent research of University of St. Andrews, they did a thing, and a Nobel Award winner for literature, they explained that this thing, this jamais vu, may involve looking at a familiar face and finding it suddenly unusual or unknown. Musicians have it momentarily where they lose complete thought of how to play the song they're going to play. You might have experienced this by going into a familiar place and being disoriented or seeing things with new eyes. I've had this happen a lot.
I have experienced it coming back from like a long trip where I haven't done my computer work for a long time, and then I'm like, I forgot how did I get back into this?
What is my username again?
Or even once I get back in, I forget the steps. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to do this.
That now we know what it's called.
Yeah,
we don't know everything,
interesting.
But now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com. Vanna White has been signed on for 2 more years as co-host of Wheel of Fortune. She'll take home a lot more cash this time around, but apparently things are far from settled because remember she wanted to be the host. So Pat Sajak announces retirement, and so there's kind of a mess going on there, but they're trying to work through it. Hallmark has announced 40 movies for their holiday season. 31 will air on Hallmark Channel's Countdown to Christmas and 9 on the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries Miracles of Christmas.
40 movies and 3 plots.
Yeah, and it all kicks off October the 20th. And Iconic Stopwatch won't be reset, but for 6 episodes this fall, 60 minutes will become 90 minutes long. But they're going to use the same stopwatch. I don't quite understand how they're going to do that, but it's just going to tick longer, I think. I'm not really sure, but it's like a doubleheader. Going to do this starting on October the 8th. For some reason, it's because of the strike, but now they're going, okay, maybe they won't have to do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it was supposedly going to start October the 8th. And I guess we'll know. If you see the stopwatch going a lot longer, now you know why. I guess so. All right, Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. Hey, a fun fact, Heidi. Sarcasm is banned in North Korea. So it's illegal there.
Oh, okay.
I was excited to see how she would respond to that. And a couple of really cool stories here. Rescuers on Long Island, New York, moved 5,000 pounds of concrete to save a kitten that was stuck in a storm drain. Jacks and hydraulics and everything to the rescue, jaws of life. But they got down 30 feet to get Lawrence the kitten, and the kitten is doing fine. Another fun story here. 12-year-old Austin McMillan was able to revive his behavioral therapist, Jason Paquette, after he partially drowned in a pool.
Yikes.
We talked a little bit about this, but he saw the show Stranger Things and learned how to do CPR from watching it on TV. I think
we did talk about this. Was our good news.
Former NFL great Warwick Dunn recently surprised a single mother and her daughter with a brand new home in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But it was just one of 218 residences that people have thanked him for. So he's done this.
That's super cool. I would if I could.
In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, Dunn challenged all NFL players, except for those who play for New Orleans Saints, to donate at least $5,000. He's going, hey, these local guys are doing their own thing, but everybody else, let's do this. Well, the efforts received over $5 million in contributions. So this charity and Habitat for Humanity and Catholic High School, where he graduated, everybody worked together, and they've done some amazing things. And a bank in Australia has decided to reimburse a 78-year-old who suffers with dementia after he was scammed out of almost $500,000.
Oh, no.
Australia and New Zealand banking group returned some cash to Alex Shaw after determining they should have been able to detect this and stop the scammers before they pilfered every last cent of his life savings.
Oh,
he's 78.
Gosh, that's just
and again,
awful.
Struggles with dementia. I think it's great that they were able to reimburse him and get it all done, but how sad that somebody did that. Hey, hackers out there and scammers out there, stop it. Yeah, all right, thanks. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Excited to visit with our guests today. A lot of folks have seen this person online. Maybe you've watched the videos. Now you've got an opportunity to read the book. Welcome to the, am I saying it right? right? Stupidpocalypse? Brittlestar, how are you?
Not bad. How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Did I pronounce that even close to right?
You were close. You're very close. I think that's it's like a test to see if you're smart or not, if you can do it. And if you can't do it, you're probably smart.
Oh, okay. Then I won.
So you passed. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the Stupidpocalypse survival tips for the Dumageddon.
I love it. And I'll tell you, it does kind of feel like, I think I'm probably older than you, but it kind of feels like in my lifetime, we've gone from, a fairly smart common sense to there are some things that you look at it and go, are you serious? How in the world is that even possible? Do you feel like there's been a bit of a decline, or is it just me?
Yeah, no, I think the thing is that things have gotten confusing for people. There's so much noise, and there's so much, there's so many people talking. I was saying, it's basically like social media has accelerated that by, it's like going into a crowded bar, and in a crowded bar you can be very selective about who you're listening to. But in social media, it's like going into a crowded bar and you can hear every single person very clearly. So it gets harder to determine what to listen to, what not to listen to. But I live in hope. I live in hope that will change.
And hope is a good thing. And I think that's a good place to be. Now, a lot of folks know you from social media, and there are some people who are not big fans of social media. They're like, that social media is terrible. There's some good qualities there too, aren't there?
Absolutely, there are. I mean, I think we've never been more connected in the world. I think social media is like a bit of a skill. I think you have to learn, when you've had too much, and it's like drinking. You have to learn when you've had too much, and you can have a little bit and have a good time. That's fine. But I mean, it certainly can do tremendous good. You see that with like anything from finding missing people to even little, much lesser stories like some kid loses a teddy bear in an airport and they're able to figure out whose it is and stuff. That's nice. All that stuff is nice.
I love that. And the story about the teddy bear, I just read that not too long ago, and I remember thinking this couldn't have happened when I was a kid. Like it would have taken years. But now, it's all instant now.
I mean, a letter writing campaign would not return that bear. Exactly.
Now, you've got some pretty impressive people who helped write the foreword for this. A couple of people listening might have heard the names like, Ryan Reynolds and Colin Mockery and Mary Trump. How in the world did that all come together where you have these people working on, like, you're going, I have an idea for a book. You guys should help me write it. And they said yes.
Well, I mean, Ryan is infuriating because he's as nice as you think he is and as nice as he pretends to be. And he's not even pretending. He's just nice. So I was very honored that he took the time to do what he did for the book, for the foreword. And, Mary Trump has just been fantastic over the past, 7 years or so. And I'm sure she's been fantastic longer than that, but that's when I found out about her. And then Colin Mockery is he's a bit of a hero. He's just so funny. And I was completely honored. I mean, that's the thing is that, I think these people got to know my content over the past few years. They enjoyed it. They would share some videos and stuff, which was really great. And it's just wild to me, the fact that I'd be able to even, they'd even respond to me, never mind help me out with the afterward, middle word, and forward. So. Well,
I love it. Now, there are folks who probably watch your videos online that are going, hey, I love these videos. Are they, if they're big fans of the videos, will they automatically love the book too, do you think?
I think there's a good chance because the book is a collection of essays that talk about America, Canada, technology, social media, marriage, parenting, all that kind of stuff. So it's all the stuff that I would address in the videos. But just you don't have to look at me. That's a plus. So there you go.
So now we're talking about a book that is out right now. It's called Welcome to the Stupidpocalypse. I can't even say it. But are you hoping that by putting out this book that you can help us not only avoid saying this word, but avoid following down this path?
I think my hope would be that people can read the book and read it and think to themselves, I might be stupid, but so is this guy. And that's okay. And I think that's the key, is that we all have to realize it's less about pointing at one group of people and saying they're stupid and more about gesturing wildly to everyone everywhere and saying we're all stupid. Let's try to get smarter.
I love that. Brittlestar, thank you so much for taking the time to chat.
Thanks so much for having me on. I appreciate it. Take care.
Absolutely. The book is out right now. Welcome to the Stupid Stupidpocalypse, however you say it. I've got a link to it. It's a whole lot easier to read it. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Lobsters have clear blood. It's interesting.
Oh.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Bees actually do have knees. The expression comes from the fact that they store large buildups of pollen in hairy baskets on their bees' knees.
Hairy baskets.
Yeah, little hairy baskets. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Ants never sleep. Uncles do, though.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Cows can sleep standing up, but they can only dream if they're laying down.
Oh.
How do we know that, and why do we know that? All right, fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Scientists have concluded that chickens came first, not eggs, because the protein which makes eggshells is only produced by hen chickens. So they could
I've
have
always
done
known
it
the
the other way
chicken
around.
came first. But
And our final fun fact for you,
what's that,
Heidi.
John?
Ostriches can run faster than horses, and male ostriches can roar like a lion.
Okay.
Now I want to get an ostrich. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com. Question, Heidi. A survey found that 1 in 10 millennials have never done this before, but almost 100% of people over 50 have done this before.
Read a map.
No, rode a bicycle. I bet your thing is even higher than that. Yeah, 1 in 10 millennials, 10%, have never ridden a bicycle, but almost 100% of people over 50 have. I've ridden a bicycle. Heidi's ridden a bicycle. Have you? It's fun. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. I just found this really odd, but genealogy company Ancestry, they're getting into the doggy business. Ancestry has launched their first Know Your Pet DNA kit. So I understand why Ancestry does what they do for people. They've got like family trees. Are you going to do a family tree for your dog? They say it's the most scientifically advanced dog DNA test out there. It works just like a human DNA kit.
You mean there are others?
Apparently. You swab your dog's inner cheek for 30 seconds. You send the sample back to Ancestry. When the results are ready, you receive a dashboard revealing your dog's breed, mix, inherited traits, and matches with other dogs. It can also give you an indication of dog relatives in the area. It'll help you discover breed personalities and offer insights into behavioral traits. They say the Know Your Pet DNA kit is perfect for those wanting to uncover the background of their rescue dogs. I see that. That makes sense. And for owners who just want to understand what makes their dog tick.
Alrighty.
I love my dog. I'm not going to do a family
I'm not
tree
doing
for
a
her.
DNA
it's not going to
test,
happen.
no.
Hey, we're going to get a hold of your long-lost aunt. She's in Bolivia. All right. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Weird things that make you happy as an adult. You tell me if you disagree with a single one of these. Writing with a nice pen.
Oh,
you know what?
Look
at this.
I
have a cup full of pens over here, but there's one that's my favorite.
Yep.
Am I a weirdo to have a favorite pen in that cup? Freshly cleaned sheets. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Heidi will, she'll tell me before.
I'll even tell you.
She's like,
I
hey,
put on clean
got
sheets.
new sheets in the bedroom. And I walk in. I'm like, oh, how great is this? She's my wife, by the way. So that's not as weird as you might think. Cleaning the dryer lint screen. Okay, I don't love it.
I don't love it.
It's, Using your favorite spatula. I have a favorite spatula.
I have a favorite
Is yours
spatula.
the same one as mine?
No.
We'll have to check and see.
Probably not.
Enjoying your coffee before anybody else wakes up. These, again, are things that,
You do that.
make you happy as an
You
adult.
like that.
Yes. And having your plans canceled. We were so
My
excited.
favorite thing.
We were so excited one day. We found out something that we were going to was canceled. We're like, this is like the best night ever. We have a night off? The list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Now your quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Harlan Ellison says, the two most common elements in the universe are hydrogen and stupidity. I certainly agree with the second one. I'm not sure about hydrogen. All right. Quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. By the way, if you have a fun quote that you'd like to share, you can do that at the bottom of the page at JohnandHeidiShow.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. Take a listen to this. I think this is really cool. Customers tip leaves a staff at a Mexican restaurant in tears. Oh, by the way, the tip was $10,000.
Woo!
Yeah, a group of diners in Salt Lake City left the staff in tears after they dropped $10,000 in cash on the table. Stephen Hayward, a regular Monarca, is it Monarca? M-O-N-A-R-C-A, Monarca? Is that how you'd say that?
I guess.
Visited the restaurant last Friday with a group of about 20 friends. After enjoying their meal, he reached into his wallet and pulled out $10,000 in crisp.
How?
It says crisp $100 bills, but I'm looking here and I see 50s and 20s, and so the story's wrong. They were about to leave. Hey, Alfonso, can you come with your crew? We want to thank you guys. We had a great time, and they hand this money over.
Holy cow.
They said, when we moved to America, we had nothing to our names. We had $20 in our pocket. We started working in this restaurant and business as dishwashers. They took this restaurant Facebook. They went on the Facebook page and said, thank you. They said, we want to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude for the incredibly generous gesture to our staff. $10,000 tip left us all in awe and filled our hearts with immense joy. An act of kindness goes far beyond what words can express. The impact of the generosity extends not only to the staff, but also to the families and the entire community. Isn't this just a cool thing?
That is wonderful.
The kindness act has not only lifted our spirits, but it's also provided us with the means to continue striving towards excellence in our culinary endeavors. Gracias from the bottom of our hearts. Your extraordinary act of generosity will forever be etched in our memories. We are truly blessed to have people like you in our community. So I think that is just really, really cool.
That's fantastic.
But again, keep in mind, it wasn't one guy. This was 20 people.
Right.
So when you $10,000 divided by 20, that's still a lot of money.
Oh, it's a whole lot of money, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, this is something, it doesn't have to be $10,000. But imagine if you said to your friends, hey, guys, you know what? Let's go make a difference.
Yeah.
Let's each buy something small, and let's each drop, $50, whatever is a good amount. For me, that $50 is a lot of money, especially if there's 10 people doing it. That's $500.
Right.
I think this is really neat. I would love to see things like this become viral. I would love to see things like this become a big, big, big deal. So there you go. You can read more about it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.